Okay guys, good evening guys. We are doing our chart analysis, pre-market analysis for Xauusd, Xauusd, and today is Saturday. Let me remove the drawings here. So let's go straight to what we have. But before we continue, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and we're going to grow together, right? So last time I told us that this zone and this zone should look out for this zone here, that if the price does not close below, then it's going to spark up. So it came up to this level, right? See this double top formation that formed this M pattern. It came here and it came back down, right? So looking at this from the daily time frame, what do we see? It is as if it's going to break below this resistance, and the next resistance should be here or here, right? And we have to be very careful. So for now, this is what we can get from this daily time frame. And if you draw this trend line from here and here, or let's use this recent high, what do we see? We know that if it reverses from here, it will come back to this line. It's currently consolidating here. If it comes back to here, it will definitely come down, or it will break this level, bounce to this trend line, and go back up, right? So that's that for the daily. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now from the 4-hour time frame, you see this trend line, see, very strong. If we look from here, what do we see? Now see this, it's almost it's as if it's respecting this support, right? But from the 4-hour time frame, first of all, what do we see? What are we seeing? We know that currently the market is consolidating, but we have this high that was made from here, right? We have this high, this downward movement, and we have this lower high, right? If we take like this, we are going to see it, right? So the market is trying to reverse and come back to retest this support before finally going back up. So what are we going to do? What we are going to do here is to look for sell positions, right? But we still have to be careful about this place, right? So the best we can do now, because the market can consolidate here, move like this, come back to this, and this is where we are going to sell downwards, right? This is a possibility we can see next week. The possibility we can see next week, or if this doesn't work out, but most likely this will work out, right? This is what is going to happen. It will go below this, retest, and we have downward movement. This is what can also happen, right? So we have to be very careful next week, and don't enter without confirmations. And remember, in our last video I said this last bullish engulfing is the one that will most probably hold this downward push. So what we can do is watch out for, if at all you are going to buy, watch out for a buy in this level, right? We can put our order here, but the stop loss is too much. You have to wait for it to go down before entering. So it's not a trade that can take, but from the 1 hour, look for setups from this level, look for longs and target this trend line. Let's go to the 1 hour and see what is in the 1 hour time frame. Now from the 1 hour time frame, what do we see? You see this place is very strong and most definitely is going to hold. So what should happen? Draw your trend line from here. Yeah. Now the market is not giving us clear movement, right? Now we have to watch out for this zone. You have to watch out for this zone. If at all we are going to buy, it should be around this level, right? Around this level. Yes, target this much, right? Yes. Or we can wait. What can happen is the market will come from here, come here, come down, come here, come down, consolidate and break this trend line. When it breaks, when it comes for a test, we enter and target this high here. That is what can happen in next week's market. Remember that from the daily, this place has not been broken. Until it breaks it, that's when we are sure that the market will continue going downwards. But until this entire region is broken, this entire region from the daily time frame, until this entire region is broken, then we are not sure of a downward movement, a downtrend yet, a break to the downside, right? So we still have to be very careful, right? Yes. And if we look from here, we see that the market is trying to reverse from here, but most definitely it is still going to come down. It is still going to come down to this level, at least. When we wait for entry at this level to buy to the upside, yes, you can target this level. That should be the best trade you can get for this coming week, right? But from here, the market can still give you 200 pips, because we see a rejection of this zone, right, of this zone. So it's just to wait. You have to be able to wait and see what is going on in the market before taking any trade. So if from here you can reverse to this trend line and come all the way down from here,